So first I will delete this cat and add another sprite and search button in the search bar. We will add this button 1 and reduce the size to the lowest, which seems to be 6. Then I'll add a new backdrop, search XY grid and add the first grid which comes up. Then I will add another background. I will search blue or whatever color you want to, or what you could just do is select the backdrop, costumes, and go on backdrop 1. Then you could create a big square with the color you want to have. So I will increase the brightness and I want red. You can choose any color you want. So now I will start creating my background. So this backdrop is good and we can clearly see against it, but what we can do is let's go with red. Now we'll go in button, code, events, when flag clicked. Then I will select repeat 4 times and I want you to import this library called pen, erase all, pen up and pen down. And for now I want you to switch your backdrop to XY grid. So if we go here, you can see that 240 is the maximum X we can go to. So let's go to X 240. And put it here. So now what I'll do is set pen color to black because black can be easily seen against red. After the pen color is black, I will go pen down. Oh, I have already done pen down. So I will go motion, turn 90 degrees and move 100 steps. So let's play it. And as you can see, it has created us a square, but the square's pretty small. Another square. So now what I want you to do is yes. So now we can draw every shape except circles. And now if I want to draw a triangle, you might know that I'll have to draw 3 sides, and I will draw an equilateral triangle, and the angle which I want you to enter is 120 degrees. You can ask why I didn't enter 60 degrees. That was because that's the inner angle and we always enter the outer angle, because if I entered 60 degrees, you can see that this made a weird line. So to come on our conclusions, what I will do is, what we are doing is, we're basically doing 360 divided by answer. And before answer, I will write how many sides do you want. So try and understand with the help of this diagram. So in this diagram, as you might have noticed that these there are three sides in a triangle, and the outer angle add up to 360 degrees, the total number of degrees in a circle. So we can get a single side if we divide the number of sides in any shape by the number of sides it has. Sorry, if we divide 360 by the number of sides we want a shape to have. So if we run this, I say 23. Just wait a minute, let me refresh my project. So now my project is running, and to show you, let me just add forever loop there. So if I go here, it will ask me how many sides I want, and then it will draw me the shape. It's fast because forever loop is running it on a high speed. I'll just turn on turbo mode for this tutorial and add wait 1 second block here, so we will have ample time to see what our shape is making. As you can see, it's acquiring the whole page. So to help that, what I will do is I'll go on operators there. Let's say we have 100 steps here. So if I write I want just 2 sides, it will draw me a line. If I write 4 sides, it will draw me a square. And let me just do that and restart it. It drew me that, it drew me that, it drew me almost a circle shape. As you can see, as the number increases, the time it takes to draw the sides also increases. If we enter crazy numbers, the time it takes will increase quickly. And because the shapes are very small, I'll just add another 0 there. So now you can play around with it and make shapes. So to end the tutorial, I want its y to be -180. So as you might have noticed, it starts here and goes, it starts from my left hand side, so it should work. As you can see, it has started drawing, and again you will have to play around with it to get the perfect number of sides, because the resolution is different for each one of us. And to get the best results, I will keep it centered. Started drawing, coming back, complete it, and So the bigger the number gets, the more time it takes. And if I turn on turbo mode, you will see that it will be even slower. So if I go here, enter 1000 sides, as you can see, it drew in less than a second, but without turbo mode, it will take it time. See, that's why I turned on turbo mode. As a final touch, I will change the backdrop to red again. Coming in, and if you will zoom in to see how many side it has made for you, you will find that it's correct. So if I go here and type 23 sides. So turn on turbo mode and at the same time turn off turbo mode. That was too big number. I will write 10,000, or let's go a million. And at the same time, if I go here, edit, turn off turbo mode, it will still move if you will notice its coordinate, but it will be very slow. And what we can do to make it faster is make another script and go for ever. We will need to answer blocks, and we will need to make a variable called degrees and another variable called speed. Disable both of them. Actually, just to prevent errors, I will say broadcast message 1, and when I receive message 1, set speed to speed is set speed to speed is the number of steps it has to move, so to divide blocks 500, or speed was 500, and divide that by answer, and this was the degrees were 360 divided by answer. And instead of calculating it every time, I will say just calculate once and go. So if I write 1000, there, you can see that it it's producing it faster. So, and if I go 10,000, it should produce it faster than usual. So let's write 10,000, 100,000, 100,000, and 1,000,000, and so on. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. You can of course make changes, but I'll just save it to my computer, and that's all we need to do.